Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sandbox game live stream for the launch of the Sandbox game Alpha. If you've been playing today, you've had an opportunity to play for the last 13 hours, and now we are going to join you each and every week at this same time. I believe it's 3 a.m. UTC right now. We're having a party out here. Everybody, I see you all in the chat. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. This is an exciting time. You guys have probably already started doing those Alpha Pass quests. We got 26 people in our Alpha Hub, and there have been a concurrent number of users. At peak, I believe, around 16,000 members just like you playing the game inside the sandbox today for the first time ever. Welcome. My name is Joseph Divishanex Matting. You may be watching on twitch.tv, on youtube.com, on DLive, on Theta, or on twitter.com/thesandboxgame. Folks, we're throwing out the script. We're doing it all different time, different place, having fun, showing you more about the alpha, showing you some secrets, having fun here with the users who are dancing around right here at the very entrance of the alpha. Alex Florez is with me on the other side of the screen here. As you can see both Alex's live gameplay and mine at the same time. So while we explore, while we show you about the sandbox, you're going to be able to see both of us doing it together in different ways, finding different secrets, working together and having some fun here. Alex, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. It was a beautiful day. It was a nice day outside. It is nighttime for me now. But it is beautiful in the hub.
Yeah. And we have a lot of users that I've already seen in the chat that have been in the hub with me at the launch. I'll tell you, I was so excited today, Alex. I got literally 30 minutes of sleep. I'm not kidding.
No.
Yeah. So I was up and I was like, okay, for me, it launched at 5 a.m., right? And I was like, oh man, I want to get in. I want to have some time. Server down, guys. For the China region, we are experiencing some issues with our servers. Korea, I think, is the same, but we are working on fixing that. You've noticed probably that on the website at soundbox.game, there is a waiting period now because the demand is extraordinary. We're over 900,000 registered users last I checked now. So we've got a lot of different stuff going on. Abuk says it launched at 6 a.m. for me. Yes, so 5 a.m. for me. I was up. It was like 2 in the morning, and I like set alarm for my phone, and I tried to sleep on the couch because I was like, there's no way I'm going to wake up if I get into bed now. And that's 3 hours to go. And then I'm laying there like a kid who's about to go to school for the first time. Like, oh man, this is so exciting. This is so good. So it's really, really good. How do we get in their server? Django, you can get into our server if you know the server ID. Just keep in mind that as servers get over 42 simultaneous players, then it can start to get laggy. Okay, so if you don't have like a super high-end PC and a super high-end connection, it's going to be a little bit more rough. But we're seeing people here on the screen right now. Ravenos on the screen, Dinar on the screen, Mark Make 2, welcome. I'm going to let all these people know that you are live on twitch.tv/the Sandbox game. Now they all know that we're live. They're having some fun. Mr. Winning 247. You can try to find us. We're on one of the more popular servers already. You can kind of tell if you type /instances in the chat. You can see all the servers that are available. Try to find us. Have some fun. Menglo says, I still can't get in. I just get stuck in the loading screen for the Sandbox Alpha. Meng, what I would recommend that you do is just go into, if you're running into issues like this, when I updated my client from a really old one to the brand new one, I had an issue similar to that. And so I uninstalled all the temporary data that I had in my computer for that. It's like, how are people typing on Twitter? But you're on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on all of them. It's crazy. We do it all at the same time. We could be partnered with Twitch, but the disadvantage and partners are great, but if you are partnered with Twitch, then you run into the situation where you can't actually be on multiple platforms at once, and we're a global everything, right? So we want to be on YouTube, we want to be on Twitch and DLive and Theta and Facebook and all those things all at the same time. So, all right, let me refresh here our restream chat. The Alpha Stream Dream Team is about to join in our server right now, and then we'll see if you guys can find us as we're adventuring along the way. Alex, what are we going to start with? I'm seeing Avatar 2233 just joined in on the server right now.
Hey,
249 people in the chat as well. Oh, and by the way, folks, because I did not do my full traditional intro, if you're watching now, you will have eligibility to win multiple NFTs just watching this stream today. People who watch this live stream can be awarded an Alpha Pass. We'll give away 2 on this stream. We'll also give away, correct me if I'm wrong about this, Alex, I think you agreed that the Wizzy the Blue NFT asset, not the original, but the Wizzy hack specifically,
yes,
that augments your avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll be giving away one of those as well. Roy Goobs
That's
in
right.
the chat. What's up? How are you? Yes, so you have an opportunity to win that just by watching this stream right now. I see an avatar. Look at this person. Look at this person right here. The first thing I'm going to say is if you haven't done it before, you're watching and you're asking yourself, how do I emote in this game? You can hold the T key, okay? And it's going to bring up this wheel, and you can choose to be whatever you want. You can be sad, you can be happy, okay? You can be anxious, you could break dance like Alex is doing. We're having a good time. All right, Alex, so where are we headed this evening?
Well, I'm trying to get Lucas as a mod here, but
okay,
I'm not sure. Lucas is right. What's your username on Twitch?
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I'm finding you.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Is it?
LUKUS? Yeah. All right.
I'm not seeing it.
Hold
Okay.
Deal.
Well,
is it going to be with a Google form? Yes, Wan Chi. It should be with a Google form. Also, Alex, did you make a special one for that, or will we be using the standard?
we'll use the standard.
Okay.
If you have it.
Yeah, I have a standard. I can distribute that.
Yeah, I had some crazy ideas for how we can make this extra spicy on stream, but it didn't seem fair. So
coming straight
we're
into
gonna
this,
we're gonna play nice.
I want to talk, since we're kind of in the middle of one release and another, right? I want to talk about what we're doing tomorrow. So if you're the kind of person who started and you wanted to play at what is my time, 5 a.m., in about 11 hours, a little less than 11 hours, more content unlocks in the Sandbox game for those who have an Alpha Pass. So right over here, you can see the portal to the NFT Institute unlocks on Tuesday, November 30th. So that will unlock in just about 11 hours. It's open to everyone, okay? So this portal, when it's ready, you press E, and it's going to travel to the NFT Institute. You'll be able to have a look at that, run around, do the quests for the daily, right? So those people who have an Alpha Pass, you're working towards earning 1,000 SAND tokens and 3 NFTs that are exclusive to this Alpha Pass. So it's pretty cool stuff. You're right at the beginning, and then you can see here as well, December 1st, the portal to Dungeon of Dumwizy. I think it's pronounced Dummies, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dummies.
Yeah, it's probably Dummies, but it's a really good little quick quest. Kind of gets you into the idea of the mechanics of the Sandbox game, the things that you can create if you own a land inside the Sandbox game maker, and you can publish these later when publishing for the general public opens up. As we continue along, you can also see some of the other we'll call them like higher tier sponsors, or the more notable sponsors are here waiting for their portals to open as well. So we've got Deadmau5 over here, right? We've got the Smurfs. We have a club, and the club will be opening, Club XYZ, opening Thursday, December 2nd. We've got the Care Bears lands, we've got Atari lands, and there are so many Atari lands out there on the map. Snoop Dogg, who will be part of the upcoming land sale. And more details on that will be released very soon. And then, of course, we got the Walking Dead space as well. And so you may have seen that recently if you are one of our newer viewers who came in because The Walking Dead was a recent partner for a recent land sale. Looks like Homework has joined us. How do we feel about Homework, folks?
Homework?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Homework. Dances a
All
cherry
my work
fit.
is homework.
What's up?
All right. So, now we can explore. There's a lot to check out here. Where should we go first? I mean, you can see all these great little vignettes of all of our partners leaking in. Some that have been here for a long time: Smurfs, Care Bears, Atari. Some that are pretty new, like Snoop Dogg, but there's been a lot going on with that. Deadmau5, and right here at the entrance, we've got the NFT collection. This is just a whole bunch of artwork from artists all around the world. Lots of cool information that you can check out. You can go up to each and every one of these, take a look at them, and when you do that, you can you can click View in Marketplace, which will actually open up OpenSea, and if you have 9.27 ETH handy, you could buy this artwork right now.
All right.
If you so choose.
So if it happens that the gameplay on the left looks a little bit more laggy, folks, just know that that's because Alex is piping in his video stream into my PC, and then I'm piping both of our streams out to you. So there may be a little bit for FPS lost in translation because he is halfway across all the way across the United States.
I'm all the way across.
So all the way across. We couldn't be further apart practically.
Yeah, I could be in Florida.
Hey, Touche joining us here in the hub. Look at that. And Buy Well and Sparky Snickle, Crypto Sparks, Resnick, welcome. We're all hanging out in here. 36 people in the hub right now. If only I could use my own custom-made avatar made via VoxEdit. You know, we're working on that. I see that in the chat here. You probably can't see much of the chat. You can see the little boxes kind of popping out there.
Yeah, to the side.
But just want you to know that I'm going to today probably read mostly the content that's inside the Alpha Hub. Every once in a while, I'm going to hit the Restream chat, which I have just down here off to the side, because Restream is crazy right now. You guys are huge on the lives, right? You guys are sitting right next to each other. I mean, yeah, we're sitting right next to each other digitally, you know what I mean? Through the magic of the internet, as I say usually on our Saturday stream. How come there's no avatar with long black hair like mine? You know, DT2, if you can find an avatar with longer hair, I've got some longer hair on this character. This is a hairstylist, but you can actually edit the color a bit. So you'll want to look at that as you work with your avatar. You may be able to customize it so that their hair color is darker, possibly.
Yeah, we don't have... So in the avatar selection tool, you can select skin color, and then there's a few custom color slots. So if our avatars are divided up into heads, torsos, legs, and feet, and if the piece that you use for that part has a custom color slot, then you can select it. So in the case of my avatar here, this shirt is usually black by default. I picked orange. The pants that I'm wearing do not have a custom color to them, but you can see they're like ripped on the thighs, and it shows the skin color that I've selected through. Now we do have eye color and hair color as a slot option, but it is not currently set up to be customizable on the dashboard, so that might come later. We're also moving in the next couple months to a premium avatar system, so you will start seeing a lot more options to potentially make and mint your own avatars, which will be very exciting, as well as enabling things like the 10K Snoop Dogg avatar build and bridged avatar NFTs like Bored Ape Yacht Club, VoxEdit, and more.
So I want to talk about some of the things that I got here in the chat, Alex. The live stream chats over here Somebody corrected me. They said it's not the magic of the internet, it's the magic of the metaverse. I'm with it. I like it. House of Coin says after months of being unable to get a Wizzy the Blue, they won an alpha pass today as a landowner. So congratulations, House of Coin.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Great to hear
Let's
that.
see here. Orange shirt, blue pants. Somebody's excited about this. Are artists allowed to make pop culture items, such as Pokemon? You'll want to make sure that you don't use copyright protected content when you make those creations, because that company can, of course, come back and say that you're not allowed to have it, and legally speaking, that will be the case. But as you can see, we have many partners that are and have copyright content, right? The Walking Dead, Atari, the Care Bears brand, right? So if you can either try to work with us as the Sandbox and bring that partner to the Sandbox, or attempt to do it as an individual artist, if you like. I think it'd probably be easier to have us do that, but if you have creations that you've made and you don't publish them for sale, you could possibly send us those concepts, apply to be an artist. If you get approved as an artist, then you may be able to make a pitch directly to Nintendo or something of that effect. I think it's the Pokemon company, of course. How do we get Alpha Pass? Keyed Boys says, well, you can get an Alpha Pass either by completing... You can log in right now. Anybody can log in right now to the Alpha Hub, okay? You come into here totally free, and then take a screenshot of your character, modified. Make sure you customize your avatar. Take a picture of that avatar inside the metaverse. Share it in our Twitter competition. Or you can stick here in the chat. We'll be giving away 2 Alpha Passes on this live stream, as well as a Wizzy the Blue hat for your avatar. How do you join another server? You can type /instances, okay? And then when you see the server you want to join by user or by server ID number, it's a 4-digit number, you type /join space the number you want to join. Okay? Look at all these people excited, dancing on God's head. Okay, while we're hanging out here, I'm going to go ahead and start the God quest. Okay, it's a splendid. A new traveler has arrived. Did you know? If you own an Alpha Pass, you can complete Alpha Quests. You can ask about the Alpha Pass or ask about the Alpha Quest. Okay, it says you must complete Alpha Quests to progress in the Alpha. To complete Alpha Quests, you must visit places in the land. An Alpha Pass is required to access all Alpha lands. And I do an Alpha Quest here. Indeed. God can give you an Alpha Quest for the Alpha Hub and some other Alpha lands. Look for me and the blue exclamation mark above in other Alpha lands. I'll say, tell me about more. There are 3 points of interest you must complete in this land's Alpha Quest. They are located in each of the faction areas' heroes, oracles, and scientists. I want to do the Alpha Quest. Cool. He marks the locations. And we've started the Alpha Quest. Okay, so you'll have Alpha Quests just like this all over the metaverse as you go. Day to day, different spaces are going to be unlocking. Pressant asks a good question. I'm going to answer this over on youtube.com. It says, can we buy an Alpha Pass? It's possible to buy the Alpha Pass if you like, but you'll want to make sure that you use only the official Alpha Pass. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fake stuff over on OpenSea. So go to the official The Sandbox collection, and then in the filter on the left, just filter it down to be assets instead of lands, but assets, and then you can find the Alpha Pass in there. Users, I think right now, the average cost of an Alpha Pass is 2.5 Ethereum, okay? But you'll have opportunities to win them for free as well. Just do the Twitter contest that we have going on. We've also got, of course, this live stream, and these live streams all week long. We'll give away 2 per stream, okay? So we have a lot of different opportunities for you to pick that up. Thank you, Vlador1987, saying, love this stream. We're supposed to send a screenshot with our avatar in the game and not in the avatar creator on the website. Yeah, you should be logging into the hub, but I think that the terms aren't really required. It's kind of my opinion that they look better inside the hub, like kind of hanging out on a landmark. Like you see Andy Ritchie up here, one of our more famous streamers here inside the Sandbox, dancing on top of the Snoop Dogg monument. So Andy Ritchie right there I think that's a pretty cool looking screenshot that would look really nice on Twitter versus, you know, the kind of more basic screenshot where we're just zoomed in on the character from the avatar creator. So bring it on into the metaverse, have some fun. Alex, what's
I just
up?
wanted to, I'm butting in here. So it's important, as Joseph mentioned, make sure you see the blue tick on the Sandbox Assets collection. You should see it right after the name. It is not part of the icon, so don't be tricked if they try to make their username look like it has a blue check mark on it. It's got to be
Sure.
at the end of the name here. And the Alpha Pass is interactable. You can rotate it around, spin it. It's a 3D object. I highly doubt any of the scammers actually have an interactive 3D animated pass like this. I suppose it's possible, but usually they just take a screenshot, throw it up there, and hunt for somebody who's not paying attention. So
Sure.
be careful, and yeah, especially if you're spending
Oh.
2.25 ETH on it.
I think what happened here, folks, some people in the chat trying to jump into the server, I believe that it is unlisted right now because we are right on that cap. Typically a server population will hold 40 to 42 people, and the only people who can exceed that cap would be support staff. So like myself, and you'll see them in our, you see I have this like kind of Tron looking outfit here. So this is a big L to say this is support staff. Andy Ritchie on top of that statue up there with that sort of, you know, again, skeleton style Tron outfit is support staff. We've also got the colored titles over our name, but not all of us do because it depends on your role. So you can see Kamisaze here. He's an administrator of the website, so he doesn't get the fancy colored name, but you can see the shoes. Sneaky shoes.
Yeah, I did have it all fancy, but I had to do some admin stuff, so I had to switch my account back over.
Yep.
Oh well.
When
It does look like a normal outfit.
Be announced. Winners, I think, are announced daily. I'd have to double check if I could get some of those support staff that are in the chat to verify that for me, but I'm pretty sure they're announced daily because we're going to be introducing more people to the metaverse and more features to the metaverse all week. That said, I know that staff like myself, so that we can provide the correct content for you, our alpha pass would be issued in the last week. But that doesn't mean you won't be able to complete everything. You're going to have a lot of opportunity to do so if that's the case. And Theo Kandov asks, how long are you guys streaming for? We'll be streaming for at least 2 hours. I don't know. When does Alex need to go to bed? You know what I mean? That's where we're at.
You know, you got an hour's sleep, I can get an hour's sleep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now, Joseph mentioned this earlier. There is the contest going on every single day to win alpha passes. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen here so you can see it. Whoop. Make this a little bigger. So, as Joseph mentioned earlier before, all you got to do is show your avatar, take a screenshot, and you do have to fill out this form with a link to you tweeting out that screenshot in order to be entered into the running. And on Thursdays, a whole bunch of people are going to be getting alpha passes from that, because we've got about 3,600, 3,700, something like that, passes to give out. So if you missed the landowner raffle, if you didn't own land, or if you were a landowner and you didn't make it through the raffle, there's still plenty of chances to get in on this. Plus, the social hub we're in right now is totally free, so just jump in, have fun.
Jump in and hang out. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many alpha passes are given out for each daily contest? Well,
I think it's about 1,200 a week. So divide that by
roughly
5 or
200
7
a day or whatever. Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
200 a day.
I don't remember if it's every weekday or every day. I think it's every weekday.
Oh yeah, I got over here to the dance floor. What's up? What's up? I really like this dance floor because it's fun to dance on the floor, but I also like to get up on the lights. Resnick showing up. And good life. What's up? Oh, we're bringing the party now. Here we go. What's up? Everybody's here. That's great. It's great to just have fun, you know?
Everybody left me. I got left behind.
Sorry. I went to the dance floor, Alex, where all the cool kids are hanging out, okay? You're going to have to get used to it, all right? Yeah, look at you. Jealous.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, I see what you're going to do. I see, Alex is going to do the cool kids thing to do.
And try to race me up here.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We're not gonna race. We're not gonna race. We're not gonna race.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to beat you too bad. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. I'm gonna race you.
No.
Oh, I fell off. Oh boy. You can see a little bit of. We're gonna do a little physics manipulation here. We're gonna play around in this tree a little bit. Okay.
I missed it.
Oh, I did the same thing. If you jump on this light here, you jump on this little tiny set of lights, your character will eventually come to a standstill. And you can kind of clamber the tree. Oh yeah, Resnick at the top, but Resnick's not going nearly as high as they could. Look at that. Oh boy. Come on, Joe. You can do it. Nope. Okay, I gotta fall off. Look at everybody trying to get up here.
I don't remember what the...
Alex, show them how it's
I
done.
remember.
Oh yeah, show them how it's done, Alex. That's what I'm talking. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know you want to come over here. You want to come over here. You want to get up here. This dance music is rocking out, dude. Oh, no! No! Ah! Oh. As you do. As you just jump off a cliff. You know what I mean? Like, I was so close. And yet so far. Homework. What's up, homework?
The alpha says 750 passes each week. So maybe I heard the wrong number. It's a lot of passes.
It's a lot of passes.
I'm not doing the giveaways myself, so
there's a lot of people out here.
But it's
now we could burn the floor down up here, dancing on the stage lights right here. You guys may have seen a screenshot about this earlier on in this week, maybe yesterday. I don't know. Alex and I were in here trying to just talk about what's going on. If OpenSea is a big partner with the Sandbox, why are they unable to remove all the fake alpha passes being uploaded? Like, shouldn't that be easy for them to manage? They
do.
But
they
imagine,
pop up hourly.
Imagine having like 1,000 people on your staff, and then having 100,000 people posting fake things. Because they want the 100,000 people, you know, they're trying to make some money. They're scamming people out there, and you got 1,000 people combating it. They try to take them down as fast as possible, but it's pretty quick to put up new stuff. And once again, they're not verified content. So when you see those fakes come up, you know they're fake because they're not on the official The Sandbox, which will have a check mark after the image, after the text, right? It'll be like The Sandbox, check mark after the word The Sandbox. So where can I go to try for a pass? Clayton, you can try for a pass over on twitter.com/thesandboxgame right now. Just come into the social hub, customize your avatar before you get in here. All right. Once you're in, take a screenshot. Look at Andy, so far away. Andy's hanging out. Everybody's
Andy, what are you
just
doing up there?
way up here. Man, this is a party in here. I think like 30 out of the 40 people who are in here right now are just partying in this space. This is great. This is great.
I don't think you can get higher than that. There's
You
no
don't think so?
sloped surface. No, there's not any surface to jump on over there.
Oh yeah. You can get on the other side,
Yeah.
Alex. Let's go to the other side. Just flex on Andy real quick. It's funny.
Can I?
Absolutely.
Oh, not. Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah. So you don't see it, but I see it on the staff chat. We have a chat directly with OpenSea, and we report those all day long.
Yeah.
When they pop
you'll
up,
notice
and
here-
OpenSea is like, we got it in like 15 minutes. They knock
an
it down,
interesting
and then another one pops up. So
As yeah, I apologize. Yeah, we
okay.
definitely try to report them all the time and get that out there. But you'll notice this sign that I'm standing next to here. So we actually have like three major kinds of secrets that we hide in many of the hubs. One of them is these signs with Roman numerals on them. They are kind of in all of the hard to reach places inside the Alpha Hub, right? So it's quite, you know, with this number 5, we've got that not that easy to reach. We've got another one. Not only do we have signs like that, we've got secret numbers around the map, and that is for you to try to figure out what their secrets hold. You can see the secret number 5 down here as we get kind of underground a bit. How can one become an ambassador? You can become an ambassador by applying to be an ambassador. You'll want to apply directly with Amy, who is in charge of the ambassadors group, and that should mostly, I think, be done on Discord, just kind of to start, if you want to kind of get the conversation started there. Let's see. Christopher says, is the creator fund full? It is not full, Christopher. Just in full disclosure, we've been on 100% launch mode. Okay, we wanted to make sure that this went well, so everybody has been in here working on this, including people who would normally be in charge of the creator fund, working on different things here. I can tell that Alex.
And the response time for new entries.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you ran off without me, and I lost track of where you were. Yeah, the response time, I saw somebody asking how soon they'll hear back about the Creator Fund. Usually it's within a week or two. Usually it's within less than a week. But like Joseph said, we're in 100% launch mode. All systems go. You know, no time to brew the coffee while the spaceship is flying. So, I don't even know what that means. But we should be back to normal with Creator Fund going in about a week or so.
Sure.
We've got some more managers coming into the Creator Fund, so we're increasing our capacity a little bit. We had gotten up to over 200 people. We were kind of like out of managers to manage all the artists, so we had to wait for some staffing on that, so that does slow things down as well, because it's difficult to give everybody the instructions and help they need when you've got, you know, people that you have to take care of on a daily basis. So
I want to address something in the chat, Alex, and I apologize for interrupting, but I want to get it while it's happening live. Maximilian Must, this is important for you to understand that we are actually in an instanced event. So in the top right of your Alpha Hub screen, you can see the 3 little persons, right? And our population currently is 34, and the maximum population is 40, and then the server will get taken off of that list. But if you type /instances, you can scroll up and see which instance you're in. And then if you want to be with your friend, you can type /join and the number of that instance, and you can pair up with your friend in any social hub in the game or any game in the game that allows multiplayer, okay?
See a lot of Spanish in the chat here, so I don't, if people are asking stuff in Spanish, I do not know. I'm sorry.
All right, so you can see here on the screen, just down to my left, a beautiful secret, and these will be all over in almost every experience you see in a The Sandbox game created game. And this little duck is one of the original, if not the original, secret in the sandbox. Those ducks, while they may be cute, will also be varied, and there may be in the future some ducks that are created as NFT rewards. I know that Alex received a reward for what was it? Just as staff, right? You got a little secret duck.
Well, it was so in order to test the NFT gating process, we had ducks made that would be the ticket, basically. So instead of an alpha pass, we had to get the god duck, and then the 3 NFT rewards instead of it's a dragon and 2 other things. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. For the alpha season.
There's a dragon and a sword and like a golden door. That's what it was. Yeah.
So instead of those, we got the Oracle, Heroes, and Scientist ducks. So that was our staff testing process, with it all being on chain and everything. If you get stuck in the tower, you can type /respawn in the chat.
That is
it
true.
has been fixed already.
I'm going to show people that error. So this is going to get like kind of hotfix update. So some people who are leaving instances, once the instance is clear of all people, then it's eligible to receive the hotfix. But I'll show them where the glitch is and how to get out of it. So over here,
I'm in it right now.
Oh, Alex is in the scientist area. Okay,
I was already there when somebody mentioned it.
Okay, yeah, Alex just broke himself up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
On purpose.
So if you're standing in that space, just open up your chat, press the enter key or the return key, and type /respawn, and you'll be able to instantly teleport back to the main part of the hub. And you can see over here, another one of those little secret depths is hanging out in one of the highest places inside the sandbox game in this particular hub.
That's why I was there, because you were talking about the ducks, and I'm like, I know where there's a duck, and so I went there, and then we started talking about the bug.
And you can see.
Oh, I've got this this alpha quest.
Make sure you don't fall in that hole there, Alexis. You can see another one of those signs with the Roman numerals on them, right? We've hidden those around the map. So the signs 1 through 5 are around in the hub somewhere. If you can find them all, you can share those secrets on a wiki. You could do that sort of thing. Those are a lot of fun. Game Dizzy says, I might apply for a job at the Sandbox. Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Don't wait.
Oh, yeah.
We need
King
people.
Connect says, there we go. Alex agrees with you. Game Dizzy. Apply today. We do need people. All right. King Connect says, I just quit the game because of that, and I didn't know about the command. What timing? Hey, we're here to help. Also, if you ever need help, type /help in the chat, /HELP, and it's going to bring up all of the actions, all the emotes that you can do inside the game, all the special tricks. So there are some, when they unlock, you can actually type /north, /south, /east, /west, and you will teleport to the next land over. You've got some options here. PKVX inside the game asks, you guys doing anything for internship? Okay, I'm going to answer this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You can always apply.
All right, somebody asked if the avatar contest is being judged or is it random. So it is a lottery. But you can, but you do have to provide a link to the tweet where you took a screenshot of your avatar. So make sure to do that. If there's any hashtags, I pulled it up the tweet earlier. I don't remember if there was a hashtag that had to be with it or not. I don't think so.
Is the avatar
Let me double check.
Just choosing a random 100 players, or is it by best avatars? Daily prizes?
That's what I just answered.
By lottery, but I'm going to answer that one inside the game.
Yeah.
So those folks may not be watching us live. How do you send a friend request and get into your friend's game? Funky Flamingo. Inside the game, currently there is not a friend sort of connectivity, but you can type /instances in your chat, and you'll be able to see a list of all of the instances. One of them will say you are here, and then tell your friend to type /join and the 4-digit number for your instance.
So it does, it's good to pick a nice background for your avatar if you're upset that they're not getting judged. Thing is, we're anticipating like hundreds, if not thousands, of entries, and
Sure.
It's just not practical to judge a daily contest like that. But if you have a nice background, you have a chance of the Sandbox game retweeting your stuff, getting more attention on yourself that way. But we like interacting with the community. So if we see cool screenshots, I've been retweeting screenshots most of the day. People finding cool places to dance on top of Snoop Dogg's head and stuff like that. But how do you know if you want to pass? You will see something like this when you go to the sandbox.game. So if you log into the website, you will see an image like this. You can click claim the pass, and you'll get a MetaMask thing. Now, I've already claimed mine, so that's why it's saying it's $20,000 for me to claim it. It only cost me actually $50 in gas to claim it. So don't worry. That's just because I can't claim it. It's an error there because I've already done it. What time does the competition end today? I believe they end at 5 p.m. UTC. Let me double check. I can tell you when it ends.
So this space here inside of the social hub is one of the more difficult spaces. And it wasn't until earlier today that we had just at the time one ambassador that had ever figured out the way around in this space, okay? But essentially, if you want to get to one of the more flashy, showy-offy spaces, you can do what Andy Ritchie did here, which is to climb the side of this gear inside your social hub space. And then if you can get onto the little gray gear, it doesn't hold on to you very well. But if you can get onto it to a point where you can jump out, you can actually jump out and around and back onto the copper part of the gear. But you have to kind of like swerve around this sort of invisible wall to be able to get up here. So it's a nice little secret for those of us who have had time to play in this alpha early. Our ambassadors that were testing and trying to break this game and find great things to break. Game Vibe says, how can I create the Voxel art portfolio URL? Game Vibe, just upload your Voxel arts to any file sharing service. You can, Alex, do you want, I forget if they should upload the VXM or Vox files, or if they just need to upload
for the portfolio, just screenshots. You know, they can be a render, they can be a screenshot from VoxEdit or Magica Voxel. Any of those are fine. Yeah, somebody. Oops, what am I doing here? So somebody said $50 when I said that was the gas fee for claiming the pass. Yes, $50. But when you think about it, if you do the alpha quests, which is totally doable in the length of the season. I mean, you could, even if you're not particularly dexterous with jumping, I'm sure you could find a friend who could like play through the alpha for you, and you could pay them to do it because I don't know what Sand's at right now. Last I saw it was exactly $7. Let's see here. What does CoinGecko say? CoinGecko says that the Sandbox is at $7.08. So that means that if you got, at this very moment, all 1,000 sand that the Alpha Pass entitles you to, that would be $7,080 claimed at the end of the season. So, if yeah,
much,
I would
value.
Yeah, and that's not even including the 3 NFTs that you get through it all. So I would pay the $50.
Yeah, and what's interesting about this is we actually had this discussion with the ambassadors yesterday because they said like, okay, well, how might this impact the overall economy? And interestingly, it really doesn't, right? Like all of these, I mean, it's a total of about 5 million sand tokens that will be issued, which is only like 0.1% of all of the volume that was processed yesterday in trade. So we're able to have the community earn literally life-changing money, and everything still operate exactly as it has because there's such a great potential for scope and scale inside the sandbox. I mean, so far we've explored what, maybe a third of this social hub, and we're on day 1, and we've been in here for almost an hour right now. And yes, yeah. Our server is full, as Alex mentioned in the chat there. So just one thing to keep in mind. If you want to hang out, of course, there are more social hubs available. Oh, darn it, I jumped off. But yeah, this server in particular, full right now. I'm gonna try to climb this wire. I used to do this to get up this tower. I don't know.
So,
if
somebody asked if they can still play the alpha quests without the alpha pass, and yes, you can. You can actually replay the alpha quests. So when you leave an instance, or when you leave a map and come back, let's say this is day 2 and a second map is opened up, and I'm halfway through a quest, and I go to another land, and then I come back. The quests all reset, so you can replay these as many times as you want. We do plan to have more advanced progression in the future that would possibly save what quests you've completed, but basically each time you come back to a land, it's like it's the first time you've ever been there, and you can replay those alpha quests as many times as you want. If you were hitting E a little too aggressively and accidentally skip some dialogue, you can go back and replay that quest and see what somebody said in case you missed something important. There's no harm in doing that. You won't be able to claim the alpha rewards if you beat the alpha quests without an alpha pass, so don't expect there to be a sneaky way around that. But but you can still do all the fun in the main hub that everybody else with an alpha pass can. And the 3 experiences that will be unlocking for free for everybody, everybody gets the same experience in those. Somebody also asked if you can place the alpha pass on your land, and you can. If you have an alpha pass and you go to the game maker, it is a asset just like any other that you can place on your land. You could have a trophy room with your whole collection of snoop passes and alpha passes, whatever you want.
So the question comes in, Alex, how did you just earn 200 sand?
I completed the alpha quests. I'm actually, you can't really see because of the way my screen is, because of the cropping on the sides, but I was playing the alpha quest this whole time.
Yep.
So let me
So typically, and I can set this
guide.
up. I'll set it up a little differently tomorrow, so you guys can get more of an idea of how that is if you join us again here tomorrow. But you can see me running to the alpha quest. You can see the quest in the bottom right. I'm sorry, you cannot because it is cut off. But let's see if I can change my cropping here really quickly. I don't know if I can. Call desktop. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just make Alex's screen the whole thing. 1 sec. There we go.
first guide, as we call them now.
All right, I'm going to merge you back in because his audio individually wasn't there, but you'll see there are those UI elements inside the game that you don't normally see. So because he already has that alpha pass, there is the ability for the quest that you saw I was kind of running to these 3 main signposts, and you get the alpha quest from the god character right at the very beginning. And then you have some side quests that you can complete as well with these yellow exclamation marks. You can do those, and those are the alpha quests. And so each day, the 3 or more, alpha quests are going to come up in each one of the hubs. And if you have a pass, whether it is a social hub like this or a playable game, as it goes, then you'll have those quests that you can complete.
Boss killer's looking awesome over here. I don't even remember this being an option. Oop, and he disappeared. Vanished. All right, so besides the alpha quests, there are other quests. The alpha quests will be pretty obvious because the Metaverse guide will be right at the beginning of a map. with a giant blue exclamation mark over his head. You don't see it right now because I already completed the quest. But there are other quests around. You just gotta look for people with yellow exclamation points over their head. Like this Voxelite bot.
Where's the third guy with an exclamation mark above his head? I'm lost again.
Oh, that's probably... You have to keep on going back to the same person by the fountain here.
Oh, do you? I thought the scientist guy also had one. There's a dude in front of the scientist portal who has a quest as well. Sheesh.
The guy by the scientist portal, he'll only talk to you after... oh no, he does talk to you right at the beginning. There was... maybe they changed that, because last time I played, he would only give you the quest after you had beaten other quests.
Hey!
Maybe they changed that.
I had the dance party music playing the whole time. I went back by the disco dance area, and it was like, okay, we're gonna go back to peaceful music right now. I was having fun. Okay, I wanted that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. There was one more. I think it's over here.
Andy, what are you doing up there?
There it is. Hey, here we go. I found it. Another beacon.
Oop.
Found the beacons. PKVX. KYY.
Oh, you're doing the beacons too?
Mosaic. Yeah, I just finished the 5 beacons that I rushed because I'm fast.
Oh.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go so fast.
Just started it, and then I got distracted, and I didn't think to like keep going.
Do a backflip. I don't think I can. Why no parkour in Hub? Oh, you can parkour right now. There's so much parkour you could do in here. Let's see if I can find a nice parkour.
Parkour.
You don't have any like really hard parkour in the entry hub because it is the entry hub. But we have entire levels that are dedicated just to parkour. As things start to unlock more, as you're starting to see more stuff, the green boy over here near signpost number 1, that's interesting. So in this section here, you can kind of parkour up and around the trees quite a lot. Get into some interesting situations. Let's see. I like to get on top of that house. That one's relatively easy, but I still like to do it. We are. Oh, come on now. Here we go. The grand boy. There we go. Climbing up and around here. Hey, where does this portal go? 16th of December. Portal to Fortress of Blood Souls. Screams can be heard coming from the other side of this portal. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry, folks. You may be dying over there, but I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait till the 16th of December, and then I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you the same day.
Hey, portal's closed. Nothing you can do about it.
Portal's closed. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? 10th of December, Path to Aldrak. Ooh, I'm excited for that. I personally think the heroes they have one of the coolest social hubs. But thematically, I do still like the oracles the best. If you don't know,
oh yeah, I love.
You can see the signs: oracles faction, scientist faction, heroes faction. You'll be able to choose a faction in the future, so you're kind of representing your group, your.
I missed.
Your little social hub there. Great.
I was always on Team Oracle.
Team Oracles.
From day one.
Day 1. December 3rd.
Day 1.
Will be the way to Zalia. The Oracle's social hub over there. And inside each one of those social hubs, just like these, there will be games. Whether they are immediate or soon TM, there will be games.
Oh, I'm dumb.
What happened now?
I'm like running back and forth trying to find this.
You missed this one, didn't you?
Beacon. It's the one in the hero's house.
Oh.
No, it's the second floor of the house. I just kept I wasn't expecting it to be in the house. I kept on running past the house. I'm like, oh no, now it's behind me. And then I'd run back and like, wait. No, it's over there again. I'm dumb sometimes.
Can I slash laugh? I cannot.
Can you?
Jazzwolf says, "Yay, Team Oracle" in the chat right here in the Metaverse.
Yeah. Just aesthetically beautiful.
All right, Alex. This is coming up on the end of the first hour. Okay. So I'm going to take a second to breathe while you're running around. And I'm going to pull up a form. And I am going to make a new tab so I can keep track of this information really quickly. Duplicate. And I'm going to say alpha pass. Okay. And I'm going to clear out all of the stuff that's on here right now. So I can get new info. Then I'm going to remake this form. Make a copy. Here we go. What day is it? What year is it? You know what I mean? It's 11/29. Maybe 11:30 where you guys are. If you're watching us way late in the morning here. So glad to have you here. ESB. Alpha. Pass. Giveaway. Okay. Copy document. I will be making that copy, yes.
So the game doesn't seem to be lagging at all to me. I know the look of the stream might be a bit laggy to others because I am streaming across the entire United States to Joseph's computer before it goes out to Twitch. So there may be some frame droppage there. But I'm getting a crispy 60 FPS here.
Do this and see.
At 4K.
I closed the 4K capture utility, so that should help you guys have a little bit more, a little bit better time. I'll hear less, but that's okay. I can deal with that because I'm a nerd and I run on what you're seeing inside this is a whole different computer, and then computer 2 runs all of the mechanics of this together. So. Is there any giveaway during the live stream? There will be in just a few minutes, in fact. I got everything sorted out. I'm going to enable responses, and I'm going to send the link in the chat. So this link right now, you will need ETH in order to be able to accept the pass. So what'll happen here, the process goes like this. If you win the alpha pass, it won't be an immediate thing, okay? It'll be a maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, sort of thing. So what we'll have to do is we'll take your ETH address.
I believe they're all dropping on Thursday.
Okay.
So
makes sense.
Yeah, the daily contests are going into that lottery.
Okay.
Yep, that lottery pool, and then the 2 passes that we're giving away here on stream are going to that same list, but you're bypassing the lottery. You are immediately a lottery winner on stream here. But the lottery drop when those passes become available will be on Thursday.
Okay, and that form is out in each and every chat room right now, whether you're on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, etc. They are out there for you. So keep in mind, only click that form link as we mention it right now. Don't click any other form links, just that one. But that lets you be eligible, so you'll need to fill it out completely. And if you could, when you fill it out, it's okay. I see some responses already coming in. Put in your username on or your email on the Sandbox game. I probably should have edited that question in, but that's okay. So we'll have your ETH wallet address. This should be the wallet address you use to log into the Sandbox game so that it's associated with your account, okay? Been a huge fan of Little Big Planet, LBP, and this seems like the evolution of that. It sort of is. It sort of is. That's a good way to compare. It's not a singular client that you're able to create those spaces in, but it's very much the same in that, except, of course, we have the additive of blockchain technology. So you're able to mint them and have a sort of certificate of authenticity to support all of your creations all the time. So yeah, good luck to everybody. Nikki J, I think you'll be all right. I just wanted to say that maybe tomorrow's contest or the next form that I put up there, I may put in, hey, what's your The Sandbox Game email address? That way we're sure that we give the same thing. But when you put in your ETH address, make sure that you fill it in with the same ETH address that you used for the website at sandbox.game. That way it goes to the expected account. Okay?
Yeah, because we can, from the admin side, we know which email address is associated with which account. So so if there's any issues getting you the pass, we're able to get a hold of you.
Cool. All right.
Not Jackie Chan asked, will people's lands be single player instances or will it be an option set by the landowner? That is an option for you as a landowner. The benefits that you're entitled to as a landowner are to participate in the metaverse events. So eventually, when everybody can publish their lands, you will be able to put alpha pass, not alpha pass, but like metaverse reward content in your game. You'll be able to participate in that play to earn. So the way people play to earn in the alpha pass, they will also be able to do that playing your game, and that's just part of the sandbox ecosystem the way that it's planned. And you will also have the option to make it multiplayer if you want.
Okay, so the question comes in. Wanchi355 says, if I win, do I have to buy $50 in ETH? You will need to have enough Ethereum to be the person who mints the asset, okay? Meaning you're creating it, you're writing the original serial number, right? And so that is, as you say, it's between 50 and like 200 or so dollars. But as Alex mentioned earlier, you're earning, just by playing, 1,000 SAND tokens. And currently a SAND token is about $7.20. So you'll get 7,200 US dollars worth of SAND in the same time frame. You'd be able to, if you need to, exchange that back for some ETH to get your ETH back, or whatever you need to do if you need to reimburse that by the end of just playing to earn. You saw earlier a user ask, if you're just joining us, how Alex earned 200 SAND just for playing, and Alex did just that. He played inside this alpha hub during this live stream and earned 200 SAND by completing all of the alpha quests that are inside the alpha hub. He could redeem it now or wait until the end of winning all 1,000 SAND, and if in doing so would reduce the amount of gas fees required to redeem the SAND and the 3 NFTs that Alex will get.
I'll interject there. The claim is only available at the end of the alpha. So
there we go.
So at the end of December is when you'll be able to claim all of it. But on stream here, like, you just watched me complete the first quest, which is all you need to unlock 200 SAND, which at the current value of $7 and some odd cents per SAND means that for that $50 that you could potentially ask somebody to lend you in the course of about 20 minutes in this hub, you can make back $1,400 US in SAND, which is not difficult at all to convert to Ethereum and into US dollars. So, or whatever currency you use in your country. So, it's a pretty safe investment of $50 to be able to withdraw quickly at the end of the month. Like,
all right, so
think of it as like a CD.
I have 397 responses, which is just 10 responses over the exact number that I see on my screen. Sometimes our population goes up pretty fast, so I'm going to close it right there, okay? And I'm going to pick a winner for the first alpha pass right now. So what I will do for that is I'm going to type RNG in my browser. That's going to give me an RNG meter. Okay, I've got 397 submissions. I'm going to click generate. It's going to pick user 311. I'm going to go to the individual and we'll figure out exactly who that is right now. Oh, I actually recognize this name. I think over on twitch.tv, Zargvox, ZHARGVOX, is the winner of the first alpha pass from the first stream for the alpha. So this is kind of momentous right there. But I'm going to put their username inside of our form, and I'm going to put their ETH address in there, and we'll forward that on to the team. So as soon as that distribution begins, now you're first on the list. So congratulations.
To be fair, we are not. This is not the first stream of the alpha because we did have Panda Pops and Andy Ritchie, and I believe right before us, Touche, each having live
that's
streams
true.
of their own,
That's true.
which were all hopping with tons of new viewers. We're very excited for our ambassadors and everybody in our community who are getting a huge volume boost today, this week, this month. Great to see how many of them, weren't doing this a year ago.
So Slicer, I want to just mention this. So Slicer says just once. We will do one more form for this stream, and then we've got another stream coming up tomorrow, and they're going all week. And then you have lots of opportunities over on Twitter if you would like to apply. There's a contest right now, and those are they're different kinds of contests will come up on Twitter all week long. So it's a big celebration for the launch here. And of course, we are in alpha, so there is lots more to come for the sandbox. You're getting an idea of some of the scope, scale, some of the creativity that you can make with the VoxEdit tool. Keep in mind, all of the assets that you see inside the game are made with VoxEdit, from the grass on the ground to the towers in the sky. Got all sorts of creativity out here. So you can create all these things with the tools that we have right now for free at sandbox.game. Oh, there is, Yoel, you cannot earn experience for the quest twice toward the pass. So if you have got the pass, you'll notice that your experience or your completion checklist is on the website at sandbox.game. So what's happening inside the game, you can complete the quests over and over if you leave and you come back, but it does not count more than one time toward your path.
Correct.
All right. So what's next?
And yes, we do filter out double entries. So don't worry, we dedupe.
Yep.
Because you can easily sort by the wallet address and just look for ones that are the same length next to each other. It's pretty quick and easy.
Yeah, it really doesn't take a lot of time at all because we have Google Forms is actually quite good about that. And then also our sheet will make sure that over time we're not giving out double entries as well. So the usernames, if they're not unique, that sort of thing. So there's all sorts of different ways that we go through that.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Counting challenge. This first counting challenge is lynx, deer, and brown bears. Alex, where are the lynx at? I got 2 lynx over here. Lynx.
I think they should all be.
By the way.
I think all the links will be in the scientist area, right?
Right. Okay. Gotten 2 so far. Is there anything down here? Ooh, I like this. This looks like a potential for a future portal. It'd be interesting if it did get excavated into a portal. Oh, there's a regular portal here as well.
Oh, somebody had asked me earlier, and I forgot. I forgot that they asked me like half an hour ago, and I totally forgot. They asked, when does the contest end for the daily contests? And I can tell you that all the contests for the Twitter Alpha Pass giveaways, they all end at 1 p.m. UTC the day after they start. So they start at 5 p.m. UTC, and they end at 1 p.m. UTC. So keep an eye out for those tweets going out with a new contest each day. They should, for the most part, be pretty easy to complete. Some are marked as being hard or easy. Hard might mean that you have to interpret the words to kind of figure out a puzzle. So have your thinking caps on and have fun with it.
And 1.
Each day that you enter into those contests gets you a new lottery entry into the Alpha Pass giveaway.
I think it's 4. Is that right? Is there 4 links? Am I missing 1? Am I missing 2? Am I missing 7?
I don't remember.
All right, let's go have a look. Let's see if that's...
I mean, he'll tell you if you're wrong, so...
Hopefully it's the first answer. Okay. Yeah, I gathered all... How many bears?
Ooh,
No. Yeah, nope. It's not 4 bears. All right, let's go find the bears first. Try to find links. I think there's 4 links. Could be wrong. I'm gonna go try to find the bears real quick. Walking Dead plus Sandbox. Perfect. Perfect.
All right, you're counting links. You said 4 links.
I think it was 4
You're
links.
counting the
Going
brown
for
bears now?
Yeah, because that was the first question.
Bears
so.
would be in the
1, 2.
heroes, and I think deer are in the oracles. I'll look for deer.
Okay.
And we'll see if we both got it right.
Only found 2, but there's a lot of layers to the heroes.
This is not a deer. This is an okapi.
Somebody says,
I think that's outside.
did we get an email if we won or lost inside the game chat?
You should get an email if you win. I was told that an email would be sent out if you win, but the easiest way to tell is to just log into the dashboard, because there's a giant thing that will cover the whole site, and that'll say like, you won. It doesn't actually say that out loud, but
win. Eon Flex says, I found a bug. Eon, before you tell us, I bet you I know where it is, because we have already fixed this one. But if you climb to the top of the tallest tower over there in the Scientist Hub, where those people are dancing way up over there on my screen, you may have gone into a nook and cranny. Yes. And got stuck in between the boxes.
yeah.
That is true.
Type /respawn, and the next version of the map has that fixed. It's just not been uploaded.
Lots of people in the chat answering already. 655. So if you're looking for the answer to this quest, you know, the community is working together on this one. Where to get the task of 3 interest points? Mark, make 2. If you are watching, back at the start from
Where you spawn.
I put it in the chat there. Back at the start from the spawn, you'll see that blue. There is a blue exclamation mark. There we go.
All right. I've counted the same deer 5 times. Does that mean 5
Yes.
deer? Okay.
I counted the same bears 7 times. But there's only 6, Joe. What are you doing?
Intense Inception music.
Can't believe.
There's only 6.
6. How many deers? Oh my goodness. 5. How many lynxes are there? 5, even though I only counted 4. Good job, Joe. Hey, you did it. Because Joe didn't even check this whole area over here, dude. What a hacker. I can't believe he's cheating like this, dude.
Is it actually 5 deer?
It is.
I just guessed that. I didn't even know.
It really was. Yeah. There's this other links, though. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely, you know, I'm going to trust the chat. It's definitely a 655 situation. It's like, where are you? Where is the cat? Is it hiding somewhere, like, really high?
Is it the one this guy's dancing on top of?
I don't think it's the one right in the middle of everywhere. That would be too obvious. I wouldn't have missed that. Alex.
There's one up high near the edge of the map.
Yep.
You got that one?
There's one with the number 4 way over there. There's one.
There's
like, on a
one in the middle here.
Halfway between. Right? Let me pull this back up so you can see that. Oh, Alex is finding those links. Lynxies?
Inside?
December 7th, portal to Rusty Cliff. Rusty Cliff is my favorite space. It is another social hub, but there's like a lot of secrets. It's got a lot of verticality, a lot of fun in there. Can't wait to see how it's changed since I last played in it in the very early days of testing. Fun fact about the Rusty Cliff map, for those people watching live, back in the day when we were first testing portals, inside the Rusty Cliff, at its highest peak, there was a portal. And it would take you to the secret rubber duck level. It was a lot of fun.
It was pretty cool.
It was actually really great, and I'm a little sad that it isn't there, but I know that it exists somewhere in the ether, and I can't wait to see. Okay, what do we do after counting the animals? Answer.
That's all the quests.
Giver
There was
again.
another quest to like find all these locations around the map, but I don't see the
Which
quest giver for
location
that anymore.
specifically?
Like 5 locations in each faction. There was a
Oh.
really long one. Is that still
Not
active?
that I know of. Not that I know of.
Because I don't see the quest giver anymore. Unless they're at the spawn and I missed it. Oh, not there.
Looking good. Oh.
Because it would have
Did you know?
changed since Friday last week.
Hey, look
Maybe
at
they
that.
decided it was too long.
Hey, so also for the folks joining us for the first time, I see 421 people in chat. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Woo!
It's nice to see you here. I just want to mention here is that as Editor Bot says on the screen, you can download the Game Maker directly from the website at sandbox.game, and you can create your own experiences just like these. People who created similar experiences themed around The Walking Dead, a partner of the Sandbox, just entered a game jam. And in that game jam, the first place prize, there are other prizes, but just the first place prize was 80,000 sand tokens, which around this price is something like 600,000, maybe $550,000 right now, US, for the first place prize. So if you're interested in making experiences like what you see here, download the Game Maker, get started today, because there will be more game jams in the future, and you will want to participate. Also, the top 10 winners are winning a land NFT, and the least expensive land NFT right now is being sold for over $15,000. So you'll want to be here, hang out, create with us. All right, get inside that Game Maker, learn those tools, have some fun. You can make great levels like this, and then later, if you win a land, you can publish it on that land, and we can come play on your game on a live stream just like this one. All right, how do I get out of the game jam again? Yeah. If you're in the jam /respawn, you just press enter, Eon Flex. You type enter first, and it'll pop up a chat box, which you can vaguely see in the bottom left of my side of the screen. And then you type /respawn. And when I press enter here, you'll notice my character is going to instantly teleport right back to the very beginning of the level, right in the spawn point that was designated by the developer who created this social hub. This, of course, was a collab from many developers, but still, the spawn point has been there for quite a long time. All right, back at the spawn point, the one with the exclamation mark is right there. Right here. Here, Mark.
Wait, there's one with an exclamation point at the spawn?
Yeah.
Just look.
I mean, you've already done it, I think, Alex.
Oh, the Sand God.
The Sand God.
The
yes.
Metaverse Guide. The Metaverse
Guide, as it has been.
Changed his name.
Yes, we changed his name a while ago. Yes. Mark.
Old school.
Mark, where are you? Mark. Mark. Mark.
I could have sworn there was an NPC right here. Who would give you a quest.
Alex, see,
Send
the
you
problem
everywhere.
that Alex is running into here, folks, is that Alex has too much knowledge. Okay.
I know too many things.
Alex has played a lot of game, okay, in the time. Okay, Alex has tested this level probably a couple different times at least. And so
Oh, man.
Alex is going to see.
The things I've seen in this level. I mean, the entire
All
NFT
right.
museum did not exist.
OMG, A Gorilla. 1 second, I got to answer this. I'm sorry, Alex over here on twitch.tv
ahead.
says, sorry if you already answered, but when will the Walking Dead game winners and prizes be announced?
December 11th.
December
normal
11th.
Saturday stream time at 7 p.m. UTC.
All right. Let's gonna be good stuff. We're gonna be there. Wait, does that one happen later? I thought that was earlier.
What?
Nothing. You're right. 7 p.m. UTC. That's correct.
We're
so far away. So far away.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna look at some of these NFTs that we have here in the space while we're exploring here. External NFT created by unknown, owned by unknown. Interesting. Anonymous creation. That's really cool. Doodle Earth. Doodle Earth. Oh, okay. I like this. It kind of looks like an eyeball, but at the same time like a galaxy that's exploding. Something like that. That's really cool. A lot of technical background, but all of that on top of it. Very interesting. Idol totem.
Sneak to places I shouldn't.
Statue carved in rock. It can be used as an idol or as a marker to designate a territory. Be interesting to see one of those as like a healing totem, because you can change that inside the game maker, right? Just make anything you want a healing totem. Oh, all these nice armors. Okay. Okay. Kind of partial to the one that looks a little bit like a beetle. Wonder what it's called. Come on, Joe. There we go. Golden Great Helm. Okay. With a visor and a gorget, this helmet is as beautiful as it is pleasant to wear. It even has ear holes to let you hear, which is rare. All right. Where those ear holes at?
Sounds rare.
Sounds rare. Sound is rare when you're wearing this gear. While wearing this night helmet, you feel like you can see the stars better and find hidden enemies more easily. You get additional speed.
I think I found the links.
Those are very nice.
Did you find the one in the alley by the pots?
Where did you No. Hacker.
It's
a hacker, folks.
I fell on top of it.
You gotta speak about
it's near the arch.
How did you do this, Alex? You like to run up these stairs and kind of cheat it, right? Alex is a
I think they moved that because I can't do it anymore.
Oh, you totally can.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did it by accident the other day.
Yeah, what you did.
You were like, "How'd you do it?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just jumped out the window."
Up the railing and then you jumped, and it like gave you that extra. Some folks making food here in the house, so there was going to be a little beep there.
How rude!
But there's like an extra little hump of height that you can get as you go, and you can. Man, you did it so fast before, like it was nothing.
I don't know.
Hacker, dude. Oh wow! Look at that tactical roll Alex is getting right here. Oh no, keyboard!
Did not help. Okay, you probably have to hit jump at the bottom.
It's like
we're in a skateboard park.
2 seconds ago. This is hilarious.
Right. Did you do it from going up the stairs or down the stairs?
I definitely was going up the stairs. I think what happened is I kind of like, maybe I hit the lip of the next set of stairs and kind of floated up that a bit. I don't really know.
You know what? That sounds right, because I don't remember running up the railing. That wasn't it.
Jumping up on the alpha statue now. Oh boy.
The roll jump thing doesn't work very consistently anymore. I used to be able to hit it. All
right, let's see. How long do you guys usually stream for, and is it daily? Right now, this week, we are streaming at this time every single day. And we will continue to do streams, of course, in the future. Each and every Wednesday, we stream at 2 p.m. UTC. Is that right? It's earlier, right? Or is it?
2 p.m. 2 a.m. UTC is when we're streaming now.
Okay. Let me math that out. 21. No, wait. Saturday's 2200 UTC, and 1900 UTC is when we stream on Wednesday. Forgive me. I closed my script long ago. BCRRV. What happened with 15 sand every 15 minutes? Unfortunately, BCRRV, if we did that, it would probably cost you about the same in ETH gas fees. So realizing that that could be a problem, we found alternative methods for distribution, mostly through that alpha pass and giving away a bunch more alpha passes than we originally planned. The first idea was that we were just going to have 1,000 alpha passes for landowners. So rather than do the 15 sand every 15 minutes, we did, hey, let's have 4,000 more passes so we can have 4,000 more people win 1,000 sand. So it's a pretty good trade up, I think. But
we were kind of hoping to have Polygon ready for that 15 sand a minute thing, but without it being on Polygon yet, that's really not practical to send that, because the fees, like Joseph said, the fees would outpace the reward. So so it was, I believe, after we realized that Polygon was not going to be ready in time for the alpha, that the decision was made to add all the additional passes, which I think is probably a much more significant reward in the long run.
In the long run, yeah, it is. It's a lot more sand than was originally planned for that launch. So,
get out the window.
An interesting question comes in game, so I want to say this here. The Grand Boy asks in the Metaverse here, is this whole entire hub only 2x2 lands? And yes, you can see that around you, 2x2 lands, and in the top right of the screen, if you log into the Alpha Hub, you're actually able to see your exact coordinates on the larger Metaverse map. So when you pass about halfway through, you'll get to 1,0. At the very beginning, you're in 0,0, right? And it's such a big, expansive space here that, keep in mind that there is 404 by 404 total lands. So this huge 2x2 is just a fraction of the total amount of space you'll see in the Metaverse. Once everybody has their games published, all that is fully open, you can walk from place to place. Will they ever release more land? The Grand Boy asked. No more land ever, but there are some more land sales. More land sales through the year 2022. So, I'm going to answer this in the chat, so forgive me. Not all 404 by 404 lands plots are sold yet. 166,464 lands will be the cap of land sales all time.
Main Glow asks, hey, I was wondering, will there eventually be a way for players to trade NFTs with each other? So you can already do that through OpenSea. You can't do a item for item trade on OpenSea. You can sell each other something that you agree upon. So you could say, hey, I'll sell you this for 200 sand, and then they'll, go back the other way. So you end up equaling out the same amount of money. Yeah, I don't know of any platforms that allow a direct item to item trade. We do hope to have,
but yeah, we're not necessarily going to promote those for you on the stream here, so just
not yet, at least.
Yeah.
We do hope to have contract interactions in game eventually. This is just the alpha, so we're still early days for all the features that you'll be seeing coming to the sandbox. There's going to be video, animated support in NFT frames, audio support for more sound effects and music, doing custom sounds in your games. Minting or publishing and minting will become available to everybody. Selling and reselling on the marketplace. We may even, I'm not sure what the plans are exactly for, whoa, the floor just went super clear for a second. I thought it dropped out from underneath me.
Oh yeah, because you have the glass there, yeah.
Yeah, it like disappeared for a second. Gave me a little heart attack.
Okay, Christopher
Not that I
Saab,
can die, but
I'm going to answer this real quick here. It says, how do
yeah,
I
yeah.
find my Ethereum wallet address? And when will you guys start to view VoxEdit applications? Those are being viewed pretty much all the time, Christopher. But as it is right now, we are, of course, in full gear to get the alpha up, running, done, launched, looking good, feeling good, and catering to all the needs that we have of the community, because we, in the last 2 months, have increased our number of users from about 300,000 to 900,000 registered users. And with the alpha launch, of course, we want to give all the attention to those people who have questions. So that is that. Now, in terms of your Ethereum wallet address, you can find your wallet address inside the Me section on your profile there. If you go on the top right and you click on that, you click profile, you should find your Ethereum wallet address associated with your account there. All right. Giveaway is not over today, not Jackie Chan. There will be 2 more. In fact, let's go ahead and do the Wizzy one right now. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, sounds
Feeling
good to me.
All right. Let me make another form here really quick. I'm going to make a fresh one. This is for the NFT wearable accessory of a Wizzy hat. So this NFT can be worn regardless of what experience you're in. If you push N, excuse me, not N, you press tab. Is that not going to work in this hub, Alex? Probably not, because it's
Sorry, I was typing in the chat. What was that?
That's okay. So I'm thinking typically you open up the inventory inside of a game when pushing tab, right?
It's so the inventory is but only in single player right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Inventory is coming to the hubs soon. I think in 0.7, which would be the next version. So we want people to be able to show off the cool items that they have in their wallet. So in single player right now, you can equip your wallet items, which will give you boosts in game for the single player experiences. And then soon in hubs, you'll be able to do the same and show off.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense, because I've seen you do it inside of game experiences often, where you're pulling up your NFTs and you're re-equipping your whole character with those NFTs. So this Wizzy hat would be eligible to do that. You'll have a little bit of shine to you, something unique and special. In the past, for those who are new here, Wizzy the Blue was an NFT that was given away exclusively on these streams. Only on these streams. And these hats are similar. They're exclusive to the stream. They're wearable. They look just like Wizzy's wizard hat, with some slight adjustments, I think, right? Or is this an identical Wizzy the Blue hat?
There are some slight adjustments to account for people having different hair on their avatar, because the default player avatar head actually Z fights with the edges of the hat. So I had to make I had to make the base of it just a little bit wider, and it's also going to be slightly angled just to have a little attitude.
And then Javier asks over on Facebook, how to get dance commands. Hold the letter T. You'll see this wheel come up. You can be sad. You can be happy. You can do all sorts of different emotes. The dance emote will rotate between different dances. Found another little duck. Nice. We love to see the ducks. Hey, the ducks are a really fun screenshot for the team, by the way. If you're tagging at the Sandbox game, if you're tagging team members, like, hey, you found this duck, you may get a lot of likes, maybe some shares, you never know. I know Alex and I have been liking and sharing a lot of funny content here today. PKVX says hello on the stream right here. Look at that. All right, and then once again, just a couple of, 1 minute or so ago, I put the link in the chat for all platforms. So make sure you fill that out if you want to win the Wizzy NFT hat accessory. And additionally, one thing to note about those accessories is they do make your character augmented slightly, okay? Alex, I don't know exactly what traits you put on the Wizzy hat. Was it luck and magic, or was it speed? What did you put on there?
It's actually just magic on the hat.
Okay. Cool.
So the hat. So right now, luck and magic do not have a very noticeable, if any, change to the player attributes.
Sure.
But that's something that's going to be changing. So one of the exciting things is that as you develop your own equipment and make your own items, the meta of what those gems do is going to shift from update to update as we roll out more features for the avatar, and also how people apply those attributes in the games that they make using the items they buy from you will shift also. So the exact properties of what a defense gem can do, what a magic gem can do, what a power gem can do, from season to season is probably going to have some minor differences that will mean that equipment stays fresh and interesting. So you don't have an item that is necessarily always going to be your number one. You know, I always use this one with all the power gems. You're going to find different scenarios where you might want some speed on your sword, or you may want some extra defense on your sword to do, blocking maneuvers, things like that. So eventually we plan to have things like spell casting and the magic. Technically, the magic gem affects the interaction range of your avatar, although in practice I haven't seen it make a difference. So we may see something along the lines of like force grab or something. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. But we may see people like with a longer reach if they have more magic gems. So there's a ton of possibilities with that. And as players develop, as game developers in the ecosystem, players like you who are building in the game maker, as they make those experiences, they will get the chance to pick equipment that enhances the player experience, and also how exactly those equipments and even non-equipment items, enemies and things like that with gems, how exactly it all interacts together. And it's going to be pretty exciting to see those changes as they come along.
Now, an interesting question came through to the chat. It says, free to play?
This is.
It is, absolutely. You can come play in this Alpha Hub right now. Go to sandbox.game where you can download the game client. And, if I do say so myself, it's better than free to play because it is a play to earn ecosystem. So if you have an Alpha Pass that you can win by watching this stream, an Alpha Pass that you can win by entering in the Twitter contest, you could be earning money by playing this game. Very interesting, brand new situation based on blockchain technology. So we're changing the way that people play games here in the sandbox. And we just got started with the alpha launching just hours ago. So very cool. We are not yet on iOS, Morpheus, but we do plan to come to mobile. What we are working on right now is the very first... Oh, excuse me. Sorry for having that...
How rude.
How dare. How very dare. Can't believe. All right, we turned it all down. Can't even play the game. Doesn't start after login. If you're having issues with the game client starting up, make sure that you clear that cache data. And this could be related to our alpha passes only be giving away on Twitter. I'm going to answer that in a second. It could be related to Wi-Fi connectivity. Sometimes it can take a while if your PC is a little bit older to load up for the first time, but once that data is cached, then it loads a little faster.
Yeah, once again, there's a bunch of assets that have to download at the start. So once they're installed, it should be faster. And it is possible that you time out trying to connect to the server. So I would say if you're stuck, try Alt Tab and exit the window and try starting it up again, and hopefully you'll have better luck a second try.
All right, and then the question coming through about alpha passes. We are doing 2 alpha pass giveaways per live stream all week long, and many, many, many more being given away on Twitter. So make sure that you participate in all of the Twitter competitions that you can. Those are by design allowed for people who are, you know, on the free to play version, right? So they'll be fairly easy to enter. And then we'll do a lottery for those regularly. Let's see.
A reasonable time to wait for it to log in. I would say, I mean, it really depends on your internet speed. So for me, on the first time, it probably took like a minute and a half. And I'm on a very fast computer with decent internet. But it's downloading. I don't know how many assets are in this. Will it tell me? There's a lot of assets in this map.
On the NFT section, it says 169 NFTs alone.
Yeah, that does include the images also.
Right, so that
but
would
yeah, some of these are pretty big.
Images you're downloading to kind of preload as you come in. These are individual NFTs, and you can see and you can view them on the marketplace right here. And it would open them on OpenSea and show you what it would cost to make an offer for, or potentially if it's available, purchase these NFTs. You've got lots of stuff going on there. But there are a lot of animations, you know, interactions, that sort of thing. And again, as we are in the alpha phase, over time, this continues to get more and more optimized and just load up faster and faster. So, but starting in just a couple of hours, we will have the second experience available, and each and every day, more experiences are going to unlock inside the Sandbox Alpha test, that those who have the Alpha Pass will be able to play and earn 1,000 sand tokens. So, good stuff. All right. Let's see here. My motion of the community use experience rather than game whenever possible. Even rebranding Game Maker. Gaming has gambling stigma and makes play to earn illegal in countries like Japan. Interesting. That's an interesting...
Yeah, unfortunately, our Japanese community cannot participate in the alpha.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame. But
it is a shame.
I mean, really, it is. It's like, I mean, in the U.S., we experience similar things for, you know, just, you know, entire exchanges like Binance. You know, you can't buy sand on Binance U.S.
Yeah.
So.
Which is funny, because I can do it on Coinbase. So
right.
it's inconsistently applied. It's like... Yeah. Binance specifically, I don't know why. Binance specifically is not allowed in certain states, but other exchanges are. Just because.
Do you think there will ever be a first-person mode, Michael? Yes, there is a first-person mode. In fact, it's all depending on the developer of the experience. So if you download the Game Maker right now and you open up the gallery, you can look for TWD Game Jam entries. And there are some in there that were made by prominent community members in the early development stage. And so those games aren't in the Metaverse at this time, but they are developed with the tools and could be published to the Metaverse if the developers want to, when public publishing becomes available. Okay, so there's some first-person experiences. You could check it out as well. Try to make a first-person game with the Game Maker. It's totally a standard camera setting that we have in there for you. So, is there a winner for the Wizzy Hat? Yeah, let me go ahead and close that down now. Good call. We have just a couple more responses under our users. We're up to 425 live viewers right now. So let's see. I'm going to pull my RNG calculator out here. Let's see where...
So Coinbase does not support sand yet. I mean, it shows what the price is. But it is, I believe it's listed on Coinbase, but you cannot use Coinbase to exchange sand. Typically, what I do is I buy Ethereum on Coinbase, and then I go to a site like Uniswap to exchange it. Although I've heard that since Gemini supports buying sand directly, it might be cheaper in fees for me to actually go through Gemini. I just haven't gotten around to checking it out yet.
Yeah, you can see an entire list of all of the available exchanges. I prefer, just for looking at exchanges, so I can see more of the decentralized ones as well, I like to go to CoinGecko and just find sand on there, and you can click the Markets tab there, and you're able to find it. So it's pretty good. Pretty good in that way. So out of 453 responses, user number 246, Tyrion. is our winner over on twitch.tv of the Wizzy Hat giveaway. Now, I'm going to confirm before I make that 100% official. Tyrion has not won a Wizzy Hat before, but Tyrion is absolutely eligible to and does win the Wizzy Hat giveaway NFT. Distribution on that comes out regularly directly from Alex, so maybe just a little ways out, but look forward to that in the future. All right, this one was 11:27, and then Twitch today, Alex, 11:29. Cool. All right, so Tyrion, you're in the form there, and we will be doing one more giveaway before the end of the show here. The show will end in about 10-20 minutes. I don't know, Alex, what time do you feel like closing up today's show and getting ready for tomorrow?
10-20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a little peek at the at tomorrow's content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Well, 10-20 minutes sounds about good to me, because I actually have to meet with the guy in charge of VoxEdit and discuss things.
Okay. So yeah, we'll make sure to close it up on the hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to open up. Yes. I know Alex has a lot of big plans. All right, Alex is always doing a lot of big stuff, working hard for you guys behind the scenes. So let's do 1029 TSP Alpha giveaway 2 Electric Boogaloo. I already know this one's gonna be new and unique. I'm gonna make
if you see a pass for $148, it is almost guaranteed fake. We showed what it looked like on OpenSea to check out a real pass, but just to be extra sure, I'll show it again. So when you're on OpenSea, you want to type in the Sandbox. You want to go to the second one listed here, the Sandbox Assets. It is a verified collection. You want to see this blue check mark, and you want to be able to hover over it, and a window pops up, or a bubble, pops up that says verified collection. Anything else, all the Sandbox stuff is on a verified collection. So if you do not see this bubble pop up and say verified collection, it is guaranteed a scam. And do not interact with it in any way except to potentially share the URL to the Discord support and let people know this is a scam, because we will be able to report it to OpenSea and get it removed.
I apologize for laughing, Alex. While you were
describing
that, my wife is getting into the mini fridge. It's just barely down and to my left, so she army crawled on the floor to make sure she wasn't like in the scene, because she we buy these I think they're like Mexican style sodas called Yarritos, and she loves them.
I know Yarritos.
She keeps them in here. They're very good. But anyway, so you guys can see, if you scroll up just a little bit, sent at 1 minute ago, there is a form in your chat right now that was sent by the Sandbox Game. That form link is how you can enter for the second Alpha Pass giveaway of tonight. I'm going to spend the last couple of minutes, Alex, here, rocking out on the dance floor. We got Arctic Mosaics, PKVX, 2Shake, King Cali X, Resnick, all right here, hanging out on the dance floor with us. The grand boy here. Welcome to the dance floor. We're going to party out. 34 people in our social hub. And you know what? If you guys want to join us, I'm going to do something that I was told not to do. Alex, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
It depends on what it is.
I was thinking about sharing the ID of our instance and seeing if it gets...
I already did that at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, well then let's do it again. Let's get more people in here.
Who told you not to do that?
Oh, I was told by the architect that designed the technology. But,
our CTO?
We're just going to... No, I mean... This person no longer is with us at this time. But what is it? Right. 7946? Is that right? Is that our server right now?
I believe so.
Man, there's a lot of chat going on here. All right. Dance party. Yeah, no one can. Okay. Finadip in the chat asks, or says rather, if you had a land, they would have gave you a pass. Or there are contests coming up which they give out passes. once again, you can win a pass right now. Just fill out that form. We have only 278 people who filled out the form so far, and I'm seeing 457 people in the chat. I know y'all want an alpha pass. I know you want to have some fun in here. Get that free sand money once you redeem your pass. It'll cost a little bit of ETH to mint that pass because it will be minted unique to you, but it's a collectible that you can keep forever for the 10, 15, 20 years as you're playing the sandbox. Your games, your experiences could have that NFT, or you could just keep it in your wallet and hang out with it forever as a nice collectible. Along the way, earning 1,000 sand, earning 3 exclusive NFTs from the Alpha Pass. It's good stuff. So yes, 7924 there in the chat. If you want to join us, I don't know if it looks like there's probably room for 5 more people if you're logging in right now. 36, user number 36 comes in. You type /join 7924. That'll jump you into the space. It may say that it's full. It may not work, but if it doesn't work, that's because we have a lot of people, of course, in the chat wanting to hang out. Yes, yes. BM, it says, what's your username on that platform? Link your account there. You could also, if you like, to be convenient, you could put your email address in there that you use for your Sandbox account, keeping in mind that I'm going to close this form right after this stream, and it's going to go away forever. I'm just going to record your ETH address so that we can put you on the whitelist to get that pass when that comes around. Now, the form Rocket B USD is probably way up in the chat right now, but you'll want to scroll up to about 4 minutes ago where I put the form in the chat. Yes, you guys are full. It doesn't allow me to join. Sorry about that. It does fill up really fast. So if you guys are typing... Yes, Alex.
Somebody asked if this works on Parallels for Mac. Possibly, although last time I saw somebody try on Parallels, they had some significant graphics bugs. Parallels is not, at least when I used it 10 years ago, was not super great at graphics processing, utilizing your GPU. But it should work well on Boot Camp, I believe. Might depend on which Mac you have. So I have not tested the Game Maker on a Mac, but good luck. I would recommend Boot Camp over Parallels, though, because it utilizes your full hardware when you do that.
All right, I've closed down the form. Right now, I'm going to click Generate once again. Get myself a nice random number here, and user number 58 is the winner this time. Let's see who that is. Let me pull up that form. User number 58 on the current form responses, so somebody who submitted fairly early. Once again, it's funny. I can't wait for YouTube. Tomorrow just better be all YouTube winners, you know what I mean? Because I'm seeing a lot of YouTube in the chat. But we're seeing a lot of Twitch on the winners, so Twitch is very lucky today. Twitch.tv Rage Smith _ You're our winner for the second Alpha Pass of this show. However, once again, if you're watching and you did not win an Alpha Pass on this show, we'll be back tomorrow at the same time. We'll be streaming for about 2 hours again each and every day. And then, also, we will be giving away over on twitter.com/thesandboxgame. There's contests that'll be running every day, so you can have a chance to win an Alpha Pass. If you win that Alpha Pass, 1,000 sand can be earned. 3 unique alpha-only NFTs can be earned during that period. Once again, 1,000 sand. Quite a lot of money right now. It looks like there's been a little drop on the Ethereum network in general. You know how it is with crypto. ETH drops, everything kind of goes with it. So sand is currently 685, a little bit down from a couple of minutes ago, but it pops right up after that. You know what I mean? So still, that's $6,800 that you can win just by getting this Alpha Pass, playing the game, having some fun, hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing in an all-new space, showing you around inside the Alpha Pass. If you don't have access, stick with us. You can learn some things about that new space. We'll come back to the social hub to dance along with you at the end. Once again, winner is Rage Smith _ over on twitch.tv. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thank you, Alex, for joining me. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, Joseph. We will see you tomorrow.
Guys. Yes, tomorrow.
Same Metaverse time, same Metaverse place.
Oh, yeah.